Flu.
Yeah.
COVID light.
Yeah.
And we are live.
What happened
Shane.
to you? Huh?
We
You become
It's been a
Australia.
steady
यार?
progression.
You all of a sudden you become Australia.
Before-
आवाज ही नहीं निकल रही.
before the lives that we did.
हाँ.
What all suggestions we got for the throat?
There was something called
By
Kant
the way, I
something.
have that syrupy thing in my bag. If you wanted, you
I
can
think
mix it in
that's
hot water
it.
and drink it.
Then, so one guy sent this, have this. So I said, ये मजाक तो
Kant
नहीं बना रहा.
सुधारक बात है.
नहीं नहीं अच्छी चीज है.
कंठ सुधारक.
Yes yes yes. Cunt is your गला.
Throat. मैं कहा देखो word तो समझ.
Words तो समझ आ गया. Kant
सुधारक.
Basically मुलट्ठी होती है ना.
Amulet.
You can also have mullet.
Suck on lady.
Oh यार.
Suck on. What has happened to you?
A family friendly show.
We now it's like a hospital show.
This is the way one should take Muleti, by the way. Family
What?
show.
हाँ हाँ.
I get your point.
Yes.
She's also down.
And
I'm the only one here who has a, I think, functional throat at this point. Only one,
That's true.
I think.
No, but mine
You're
is the
blessed.
worst. At least his voice
Luckily, I shouldn't jinx myself.
can be heard.
see Nikhil
That every day.
actually is following me. So he's behind me. I've
You've experienced this phase.
been there, done it.
But you know,
We'll come to my stage.
I also thought 2 days are needed on the bed. Like
Nah,
not
Ji, nah. It's more than 2 days.
On the
Same, I
2 days
was
on the
on
bed
bed
would
for 2
help.
days.
But those 2 days, my thing coincided with the test match. And it happened just before test match. I would have
No
spent
rest
2
for
days
you
in the-
also.
I
Which is
took
why
2 days
it's
off,
just
Nikhil.
getting
Even
worse.
then, even right now, I'm just feeling about 70%.
Yeah.
And today's what? Friday. And mine started when?
Today is Thursday.
Hi, Rahul.
And we've been joined by Rahul.
नहीं यार, today's not Thursday यार.
Hey, today's Friday.
Going in
It's
Nagpur.
Friday.
Come on यार.
Thursday was day 1 of the
नहीं
test
यार.
match यार.
ये है कहाँ से? आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है?
ये
ऊपर
वैसे
से।
आता है वो. आकाशवाणी है. ये आकाशवाणी. दिखा भी दो भाई. He's joined us finally. So because
Arey, what happened to your voice?
my voice is gone, everyone is secure.
Why
Voice
is it, Nikhil, when me and you get ill,
He travels.
he travels?
That is true.
Eh? Does he run away from us?
He carries the germs and spreads it to
Different countries
In
and
this case,
different
Nagpur.
Like it happened last time.
Oh yes,
God wants
COVID.
to keep me safe.
exactly.
Exactly.
You must share that story with our viewers.
Rahul, should we? Should we share your?
For our viewers.
He's saying no, 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 no.
No.
Acha, tell us about, you have to do the talking. Tell us about the test match. Where is the test match? Is it getting over tomorrow or not? Tell us everything.
I think by in the morning session day after, if and for, even for that Australia will have to do really well. I hope, because see, at least we can say that India are now 144 runs ahead. That's one thing. But Australia, for them, the positive thing is that they have actually seen that there are no such demons that they actually initially thought would be on this wicket. So maybe they'll have at least a bit of confidence while
They
they
will
come
have a
out
bit
to
of
bat
confidence
the
now,
next
but it's
time.
also a double-edged sword. The conditions will become
Absolutely.
difficult tomorrow onwards. So
Yeah.
the best of conditions they could
No.
not enjoy while they batted.
No, I am saying if they have to think anything positive out of a situation like this, India certainly are ahead, and that's why I'm saying India should wrap up this game by maybe day after tomorrow in the first session, or possibly by before the end of the T or the start of the T maybe. So that ways I think India is way ahead, and that's what I'm saying. The way Rohit Sharma batted today and the way he batted yesterday in the last session, he had set it up beautifully. But then for Axar Patel and Jadeja, they've snatched that victory from the Australians.
No, for the game to get over first session Sunday, first they have to get the wicket of Axar Patel and Ravindra Jadeja. If they continue to bat the way they are, looking completely unperturbed, looking as if they're batting on a different surface, India, it's not that India is going to declare or something. So at the moment, Australia are looking like they can't even get Jadeja and Axar Patel out. What must they be talking? I'm guessing in Gujarati conversations must be happening in the middle of the pitch, both of them.
And you didn't need to read the score to gauge the situation of the match. You know, the body language of the Australian players, fielders, bowlers, it was pretty apparent where the match stood.
Yeah. But so, actually Australia, I thought, was in the game throughout the day, barring that last partnership, because till Axar and Jadeja came together.
Jadeja and Rohit.
They had a chance. I mean, they were in the game. See, first hour they were not in it, but finished that session really well. Second session, again, they did rather well getting those two crucial wickets. And final session, you would have thought they'll get India all out, maybe a lead of 130, 40 at 150 at best. You never know, a good second innings batting where the demons are out of their minds, they get to 250 or so, and anything 100 plus for India could be tricky on the fourth day. So they were in it. I think it's that Ravindra Jadeja and Axar Patel partnership, which is still going on, by the way, which has finished it for them.
Yeah, that's right. 81 run stand at any stage of the game, especially on a wicket like this for any team, is very, very important and handy. They're still it's a still unbroken partnership, and they would want at least Ravindra Jadeja certainly looks pretty confident. Because in the morning when I was coming to the venue,
what gave him confidence was the way Jadeja and Axar Patel were playing. They were just doing their own thing, following their instincts, and playing freely. And I think that's a spirit that every cricketer should have when they enter the ground.
Sorry, that gave Todd Murphy the
Todd Murphy,
actually bowl as well as they did. Yeah.
I
think he's talking about their bowling performance.
Okay, the way that they bowl. Okay, so Todd Murphy probably picked up from how Ravindra Jadeja and Axar Patel. Anyway, I'm not going to talk to somebody saying my voice is like Rahul Gandhi light. Somebody saying, you guys take over.
So Rahul, how is it in Nagpur today?
No talk of.
It felt like that was the question he was going to ask Angie.
No talk of ointment
the
today.
ointment talk has absolutely died down by
That
now.
has died down completely today.
I thought I'll get something, so I'll stay back at the stadium for a while. Maybe that's how it's been late in the day. We get some news or the other. In fact, every day before yesterday also. And then I think I may have to move out to get some newsy stuff.
What newsy stuff is today? As somebody is saying, today will the Australian media find कि Jadeja के bat में spring है or something like that?
No, the same ointment can be applied on the bat also, no?
Right.
So that edges are not caught.
Yeah, maybe that's
Or
the
if you
reason
Steve Smith will
will
not catch
definitely
them.
drop them. And he's like, anything Kohli can do, I'll do better.
Yeah.
Kohli drop one, I'll drop two.
Good
But
question.
again, Rohit Sharma, the way he's batted, the way he began yesterday and the way he changed his gears today, assessing the situation is fabulous. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was just looking at his stats post he started opening for India. He averages some 60,
Yeah.
which includes England, Australia, and in India.
Correct.
And while people do say that घर पे ही तो रन बनते हैं, घर पे रन बनाना is the most difficult right now. I mean, when overseas players come to India, they can't score runs.
Correct.
Even most of the Indian players can't score runs in India.
क्यों?
No,
अभी तो
3 साल से nobody scored runs because of the pitches, perhaps. Rohit Sharma is the only one, plus Ravindra Jadeja, and to an extent Rishabh Pant, who've scored runs in India. The others haven't. You've seen that today as well. So Rohit Sharma, the way he batted, I think he assessed the pitch, the conditions. He assessed the strength and the weakness of the Australians. He knew if he were to attack Cummins and Nathan Lyon a bit, they would be under pressure, and they were. He knew that the pitch was a bit slow, And even if you get beaten by the flight, you still had time to adjust and readjust. So he was not committing like Surya Kumar Yadav did or the others would have done. He was not committing to his shots. He was just playing straight. Thirdly, Jadeja, complete batsman, complete bowler, complete fielder, complete cricketer. Yeah. I mean, did he at any stage go for runs? You know, any player who bats at number 7 or 8 or 9 would at any given opportunity go for runs, look for a cheap boundary here, a boundary there, mere run ho jaye, because you know mere run ho jaye in the sense ki, you know, I'm a bowler, my runs are bonus. He's shown all the patience that he's still defending. He's not, has he made any mistake? Maybe
Not.
just a few.
Maybe a couple here or there were close calls.
Close calls.
His defense is the best, by the way. He knows which ball to leave. He knows.
Centurion. How many triple centuries?
Exactly.
Does he have?
3 triple hundreds.
Three
and-
triple.
So I think yesterday we had 3
Domestic?
heroes, like we were discussing. It was about Jadeja, it was about Rohit, it was about Ashwin, and you can just add Akshar Patel's name to it.
Who's the man of the match so far?
It has to be Ravindra Jadeja, considering the fact that he's going to come out and bowl in the second innings as well.
Exactly.
In fact, early call, he could actually turn out to be the man of the series. Eventually. It'll be.
I think last time also he was the player of the series, no? If I remember correctly. 2017, when Australia came here last time.
Was he? I'm
not sure. I'm assuming. Because I remember first test definitely he was man of the match. If I remember correctly. My memory is...
Pujara got runs in that. Ajinkya Rahane also got runs in that series.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I'll have to check who the man of the series. By the way, no talk of.
But
Go ahead.
yeah, please go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Yeah,
You definitely have to go ahead.
आप ही जाए.
No, I'm saying Ravindra Jadeja, the way he was batting, whatever happened yesterday. See, he did notice it. Whatever was happening around, especially with regards to those media reports which said that he was, at least they indicated that there was some suggestion as to whether the player involved, that is Ravindra Jadeja, was tampering with the ball. But I see he was aware of it, and this is just the way. He didn't say anything much, because I remember, when in the morning when I was coming to the stadium, so the team, in fact, the match was about to start. I saw loud noises from the nets. So just went there and saw Jadeja was, he asked a couple of off spinners, by the way, net bowlers, and he said, just come on. I'll just have a few hits. So for around 20 odd minutes, he was there in the nets, and I met him, just brief hi, hello. Huh?
Were you bowling to him? That's
Sorry?
what Vikrant sir is asking.
No, obviously not. Obviously not. Actually, not a bad idea. Todd Murphy.
You were saying.
No, but actually, yeah. So he looked pretty charged up in the sense he looked very calm. But in a sense, he perhaps wanted to do well because of what has happened, and not entirely because of what had happened yesterday. And as far as this partnership, even at 229 for 6, when India lost Rohit Sharma, anything could have happened. It was the start of the session, by the way, with the new ball. Pat Cummins, just on the last delivery, Steve Smith had dropped Rohit Sharma, and then the very next delivery he got Rohit Sharma finally out bowled. Nikhil's reactions?
No, I was just looking at Rishabh Pant's tweet, where he's just put pictures of himself for the very first time.
He's walking using crutches.
He's in crutches, so I was just looking at that.
Chalo yaar.
So that is something that I was just looking at. So
there is swelling on that foot, no?
Yes,
on that right foot.
There is swelling on his right foot.
Quite a lot, by the way.
Yeah, and he's got a full cast on his right leg. There's a lot of swelling there on that leg, obviously. But at least out in the sun, so great news there. But just coming to you, Rahul.
Has he been?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
good.
No, you go ahead.
No, this time you can.
Acha. So just showing you, have we shown these pictures on screen, Shivam? So as you can see right now, thank you for somebody who pointed it out to have a look at it. Or we're looking at these are the latest pictures of Rishabh Pant. The earlier Insta story he had put was like how lucky sometimes you are just to be breathing fresh air.
Yeah.
You know, he said something like that. Clearly he was out of the hospital. That was the first thing. And now a couple of days later, he's put these images. He's got crutches, heavily bandaged right leg because we know that knee is injured, and you can see a lot of swelling on that right leg. So, but it's great to see him at least being out. I mean, there's no.
You know, where India is going, the way it's progressing, that encouraged him to share his picture and share his own progress with us.
Maybe I'm sure. The good thing is that when you're bedridden. If there's some test match happening, at least there's something to do.
If some entertainment,
yeah.
Good entertainment.
And he must be cheering them on. We were actually discussing it today that apart from missing the Rishabh Pant, the batsman, we're also missing Rishabh Pant, the wicketkeeper, and his commentary that goes behind.
Absolutely.
The funniest and real great commentary that he does. So that's something that we've been missing. But lovely to see these pictures of Rishabh Pant. No, Rahul, I was just asking you. No talk of DRS from the Australian camp today, especially Ashwin DRS was quite similar to the one that they had issues with when it came to Usman Khwaja, pitched around the leg and then went and hit the stump. Same thing happened to Ashwin.
Yeah.
I hope they're okay with the DRS now.
No, they're absolutely fine. In fact, the 22-year-old Todd Murphy came for the presser, and we were already, the media manager, the Australian media manager had already told us, be careful, this is the first press conference. So obviously the poor guy was saved
Was he
from all
accompanied
these.
by his parents? Because I saw that, his parents were in the stands.
Sorry?
At one point. Was he accompanied by his parents by any chance?
Yes. All three debutants, they had their families with them here.
Accompanied where? The press conference?
I was asking him as a joke, obviously not.
Okay.
Because they were constantly showing his parents in this thing when he was bowling.
So you're saying first press conference?
First presser. He's 22 years old. Even.
22 is big enough, yeah. How old is Rishabh Pant?
Yeah.
25, I think.
25.
He's already
Don't you
played
remember that interview with
Harsha
what?
Bhogle?
where he mentioned his age?
I'm only 25. Harsha.
I'm only 24, 25. Even he was not certain. No. There are times people do say that way.
Meet Soni wants to know from you, which selector is being seen in the stadium? Which selector is watching?
Which selector is watching the match?
Sharat.
Oh.
Yes, Sharat. Why?
He was just curious.
Yeah, he wants to know, one selector is always...
Meet Soni is actually very worried about Virat Kohli's loss of form. He just messaged me. He said, I'm a great fan, but unfortunately, this lean period in Test cricket is getting bigger.
I mean, I think another one of our subscribers was also pointing out that it's been
Not
going on
one.
a while. Well, many really. But it's been going on for a long time. How long will the rope be? This, that. There's a lot of
So
that.
let's hear Rahul Rawat's thoughts on this.
No, but would you call it an unlucky dismissal today?
No.
Although there are times
It's not
when
unlucky
he
at
has
all.
been.
Not unlucky. Unlucky. You see, he first ball after lunch. Your instincts would anyway tell you to leave any ball outside the off stump.
Exactly.
There was no reason for him to touch that ball. So no luck involved there. Sorry. Go ahead.
Chalo. That you've cleared the air.
तो जा सकते हो कहाँ भेज रहे हो राहुल
हाँ? क्या बेचना है?
Tell us about Virat Kohli, yaar.
Of course. The good thing, at least about Rohit Sharma, is he was struggling in the ODIs, white ball cricket. We saw what happened in England. Against England in that knockout game. He seemed struggling. But in Test cricket, ever since he made his debut, Rohit Sharma has looked the most assured batsman. He knows when to go forward, when to come onto his back foot. He looks absolutely sure. Unfortunately, that surety is missing when it comes to Virat, because we've seen in the past that has happened. That he commits himself too early, and then he has to pay the price. Be it outside his off stump. So many times there was a stage when a fast bowler would get him out bowling outside the off stump. And then the off spinners, doing the trick against Virat Kohli. But yes, we were talking about this, that ODI white ball cricket, he may have got his mojo back somehow or the other, but test cricket will be the real test. And it was the first innings, but also you have to remember there's one more person who is also struggling with his form in maybe all formats. He's already been dropped from T20 cricket, and first innings was his failure, especially considering how the other batsman at the other end was playing, Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul. I'm talking about KL Rahul. In fact, just a while ago, Vikram Rathore was at the press conference here. So he was obviously asked some very good questions, because a good day for the Indian team, Ravindra Jadeja, Axar Patel, Rohit Sharma. But then in between, one more question was sneaked in about KL Rahul, and it was, what he was asked was that, you talk about consistency, especially with this team management, but KL Rahul has been out of form, has not been getting runs. So stats were shown that no, you're wrong. And that
See, I'll tell you what, Rahul,
we have not arrived there.
The problem is,
as far as dropping is concerned.
what did he say?
It's not looking to drop him. That's not.
They're not
option.
looking to drop him, is what
That's their choice. It is this Indian team. The team belongs to them, not us. The management can do whatever they want to. But I still believe, even though Rohit Sharma also did not play in the Ranji Trophy game, Rahul, these guys should have played in Ranji Trophy. I mean, you can't remain prima donnas all your life. Yes, your form is going to go down. There'll be ups, there'll be downs. And I think you've got to respect form. To earn it back, there's no harm in any player of any stature going back, playing a Ranji Trophy game here and there. I still feel that a test series like this is too tough a place to go and find your form. They should have prepared in the Ranji Trophy games. Maybe a couple of them could have left the last ODI. Maybe a few of them could have played in the quarterfinals. I don't know why is it that the team management allows the players the liberty to choose games on their own.
But actually, you could say that there's a double standard there, because someone like Jadeja played one Ranji Trophy
Jadeja
game.
because he was coming off an
He had to.
even Ashwin did not play. Pujara also, I think, last 2-3 games he did not play.
Pujara played
See,
just
fast
one game,
bowlers,
but
I can still
left the
understand.
others.
Okay, you don't
but
want
left
them
the other
to
games.
get injured, but
Batsmen, no, you can send them.
I remember when Australia came here in 2001, right? Australia came here in 2001.
Correct.
India lost the Bombay Test match. And after the Bombay Test match, you had a board president game here in Delhi. Board president 11 versus Australia. And Saurav Ganguly, the Indian captain, at the last minute decided to play in that game. A 3-day side game
Right.
before the Kolkata Test match. Because he was struggling for runs. So, I don't know, I think they ought to have played in Ranji Trophy. It would have been better preparation. Now what happens is that when you fail in the first innings of any series, and a series of this stature, you will obviously put pressure onto yourself.
And anyway, test cricket is an actual test of your strength, and that is when you actually come to know how would you fare in the worst conditions.
See, hopefully and thankfully India will win the test match.
Yeah, this one of
So
course, but
you will-
speaking about Virat and
So you will forget the individual performances.
Right.
You ought to give Rahul another test match.
Of course.
You ought to back the others. But how long?
How long? Yeah.
So somebody like Shubman Gill who's sitting outside will ask you, how long should I wait?
Right.
Now if Shreyas Iyer gets fit, I don't know, Rahul will tell us if he's getting fit for the second test match. What happens to Surya Kumar Yadav? Surya Kumar Yadav may or may not get a second innings.
Correct.
So based on the first innings, what happens if Iyer comes back? So I think these players also need to understand this. I'm also gone.
There was a comment, just go into our chat please. Shivam, regular chat. Yeah, ऊपर से जाना है. I'll take a few comments. A lot of comments are coming for Virat Kohli. So I'm going to take a few of those. ऊपर जाना. Keep going. We missed a lot of them. So
Tomorrow's dugout, I think, will be from the Noida Orthopedic Clinic. Huh?
not orthopedic.
Orthopedic?
Orthopedic is for bones.
Arey, don't you know?
That
What?
Ask him. Ask Mr. Vikrant Gupta.
the orthopedic center is not going to treat us for our back
For your
through.
coughs.
ENT center would.
No.
No.
He is a one-man army. He can do anything and
Multitasker.
everything.
Okay, just stop. Just
Ah,
gonna take
exact.
Take a few questions. Choco Squirrel says, no, Virat Kohli has no lean patch. He is in amazing form. King Kohli standards, 27 average for any other batsman is great according to Sports Today.
We never said that though, Chaco Squirrel. We didn't say it's great.
Doesn't matter. I'm just taking the comment. Next is Crazy John says, from last 3 years, Rohit Sharma is giving more confidence in Virat Kohli in Test cricket. What are your thoughts about it, sir? Okay, 2 comments.
Rohit averages around 60
नीचे चले
in the last 3 years since he started opening the innings in test matches. And his career average is now touching the 50 mark.
Yeah.
No, 50 mark is sign of a
Amazing.
greatness, no?
Few questions. Gaurav Satiwale is saying, can we expect the result tomorrow?
No, probably Sunday.
For that,
You
you have
never
to
know.
get Axar and Jadeja out.
That's why.
Then
I
you
don't
can.
expect India to go down that
One
easily
second,
right
Abhi
now.
Shivam, I'm just going on the chat.
And I would expect Australia to bat a little better
In the second
Yeah.
in the
innings.
second
Yeah.
innings.
Yash wants to know, is this the best test match in history of cricket? No, Yash.
No, yes.
The
No.
gazillion shows that I can think of.
In the recent decade, maybe, or in the
Yes.
last few years.
Now take the super chat. There is a super chat also, which we'll take. We're not going to do a very long show. A. Kaushal wants to know, perfect innings from Rohit, love. And question to all, tell me your all-time favorite spell that you have witnessed and were left awestruck. Starting with Aditi.
Why would you bounce every question
Oh.
at me?
Okay, Rahul, your favorite spell that you witnessed left you
Perfect
awestruck.
inning.
There must be many, to be very honest. One, of course, that Mitchell Johnson spell in the Ashes, after
Yeah.
which a lot of Australian cricketer, in fact, the English cricketers had to retire. Graham Swan, Ian Bell. Ian Bell, I'm not
No,
sure.
the one that you
Jonathan
witnessed.
Jonathan
The
Trott
one
did.
you witnessed live.
On the ground.
Yeah,
I've never witnessed anything.
So you're out.
I'll have
Thankfully.
to.
Thankfully.
I'll have to.
Pick
Must be.
Jadeja's fifer.
He's talking about Test cricket, no?
Yeah, you just witnessed Jadeja's fifer. Amazing.
Yeah.
He's also coughing.
Well, actually, I have to think. What does anybody remember what happened in that Anil Kumble's last Test match?
Yeah, he in Delhi.
It
right?
was a drawn Test, I know.
Yeah, Delhi. It was Delhi.
What happened? Nothing happened?
That
That's
was
what I'm asking.
Nothing.
He had a
there was-
bad
Nothing
shoulder?
happened, no.
Yeah, he had a bad shoulder. It was nothing.
I know.
Nothing outside.
No. Nobody did nothing in that Test match, no.
No.
That's what I'm asking.
Rahul,
Because I
no,
can't.
take Rahul's answer of witnessed on TV also. So he's taking
Anil
that.
Kumble 10 wickets, yeah.
No, Mitchell. Acha, for you. No. Because you have covered now. So for you,
Anil Kumble's 10 wickets.
you were there at the ground.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
February 1999, Firosha Kotla. In fact, when he picked up his 6th, and I was with my sports editor V. Krishnaswamy.
Yes.
I used to be with the Indian Express, and they'd called me to. I was based in Chandigarh, but they called me to Delhi to do the second story, the side stories for the test alone. And when he
Diary
picked up
writing.
his 6th,
Diary.
when he picked up his 6th, I told Swami I said, sir, मुझे तो आज 10 लग रही हैं. He said, नहीं, but ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. He actually picked up 10. And the next day, I met a guy through my friend who'd come from Germany. And I had given him a ticket to watch the game. So he watched that game and he wanted to thank me. Then he said, see, I could be the only one in the history to have watched both. I said, as in?
Yeah, Jim
Laker.
Yes. He said, I was a kid. I had gone with my father and I had watched Jim Laker's 10 wickets. And now, almost 40, 50 years later, I've watched Anil Kumble as well.
I remember, although I don't remember which match was it, but I remember some 15, 16 years back, Yuvraj Singh, hit out 6 sixes
That's Jim Laker.
in some match.
But he's talking about a bowling spell.
Oh, हाँ, वो बात अलग है. I'm just.
That's Jim Laker.
That's
yeah.
in a T20 World Cup. He did that. Shane.
Let's see. Again, this memory is failing me a little right now, which is ironic.
No,
You're not too old yet.
On television, yeah, that's right. Again, television, I don't know. I'd have to think about this. Give me a second. You can get back to me.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I'm going to pick not television. There'll be too many options. So I'll pick live, and I'll pick the Srishant spell at Joburg, 2006.
Joburg.
Even Durban, were you there? Joburg, I was there.
Yeah.
No, 2006 we were there together.
Yeah.
Durban 2010 when he had
I was
Callis.
there 2010.
Oh,
Yeah, that image of Callis.
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't travel 2010. 2006, the Joburg spell, outstanding. I mean, so I'm only talking about the one that I've been on the ground, witness not on TV. So you can pick anyone on TV.
Obviously, I haven't covered live, not watched a lot. Let's see.
Jaz Patel.
Ajaz Patel, yeah. No, I have a soft spot, and this is an underrated one. I remember this one from the 2005 Ashes. I think it was Harmison
Yeah.
against the first test, if I'm not wrong, against the Aussies.
Yeah.
he hit. Hambison was one who hit Ricky Ponting on his helmet.
Yeah. He was tall, would get the ball to move. The Aussies couldn't figure him out for most of that tour.
Yeah.
He was someone who never traveled much. He hated traveling. Harmison. But at home conditions, they're a very underrated bowler.
Yeah.
Good question.
Actually.
Okay.
Chale?
But just one or two. Niche, एक second. Ajana Shivam.
If it's okay, I'll read them, it's fine.
What is Niche. Kevin Joseph. What is he saying?
Ishan Sharma, Ricky Ponting, it's his call. Good shout, very good shout.
ऊपर जाना थोड़ा.
Yash also says Wahab Riaz was so I remember
Good
that.
point by Naveen Veluswamy because we are talking about Virat Kohli. Read it, please.
Yeah, he says that Virat should never have left his test captain. He should never let his test captaincy down, not step down. It's like having MSD in the ODI team and him not being a captain. We miss his aggressive captaincy.
Comment कर दो भाई. Rahul Rawat.
Fair enough.
What do you have to say? I can't comment.
Comment on what?
On Naveen
Virat,
Veluswamy.
what Naveen said, he said that Virat should never have stepped down as test captain. It's basically at this point like having Dhoni in the ODI team but not as skipper.
Sorry, I couldn't hear
Oh,
what you said.
I'll try again. Naveen Veluswamy says that Virat should never have left his test captaincy. It's like having MSD in the ODI team and him not being a captain. We miss his aggressive captaincy.
You can say that, actually came as a bolt from the blue to everybody, not just to us, but to a lot of people who were part of the cricket setup there. So yeah, he could have extended his test captaincy, that's for sure.
KB Rajput also picked up very good spell.
Flintoff versus Australia. Yes, Flintoff.
Yeah,
That
Ashes.
matter, Flintoff, I remember that one against, not a spell, but Callis. He had Callis all ends up.
Kohli versus Anderson.
Match tracker says yes, Kohli versus Anderson. Another good shout.
I can't talk anymore.
It's okay, I'll take over from here. We see anything.
That's it, you can.
Alright, that's it.
Do not share this mic with anybody, huh?
No, share it with Shane.
Why? Let me be the one unaffected patient over here. It's okay.
Yes, you should remain on.
Right, shall we?
So, are we going to wrap it up now?
Nikhil has asked
So
a
let's
question
not
and
do
we can't
that.
answer that. पढ़ दो.
Nikhil says that if Rohit Sharma remains fit, even he can play till the age of 40 and keep scoring such beautiful centuries. If we can understand this, why can't he? I'm sure he can.
Nikhil is about to spit that water.
That's a
Nikhil was about to spit that water out, huh?
very interesting question, Nikhil. Please answer.
Anybody who can play till 40,
Can Rohit Sharma play till 40?
I had my doubts. Yeah.
I mean, you look.
Did you see when Virat sent him back, how quickly he turned around and full
Okay,
length
I mean,
dive?
again, cricket's not so easy. Sport is not so easy. Tendulkar did. Rahul Dravid played till he was 39. But these are different and
But again,
difficult times.
Tendulkar played 2 formats. Dravid was pretty much down to 1. Someone like an
Aajkal
Anderson.
it is very difficult.
No, but on an individual level, don't these players feel that it's not fair that you judge their strength on the basis of their age?
No, he is talking about the fitness.
Fitness, not.
Fitness.
She's right. कि age क्यों define करेगा? If a person can be fit till 40,
Yeah, why
It doesn't
not? I
happen
mean,
that way.
But for that, I think you'd have to give up a format. Look, like a James Anderson Broad. Again,
There are very few exceptions. Miracles, that's it. I mean, for everybody to keep playing till 40 is not going to be easy.
Okay, Rahul, final word
You
to
also
you.
need to have
Can Rohit play till 40?
fitness.
Fitness.
I don't think he heard you.
Fitness, form.
He can, but he won't.
He can.
He can, but he won't.
Yeah, anybody can. See, I want to play till any player would want to play till 40, 50. But that's not going to happen. No?
Well, point.
He can, but it won't, isn't it? Final, before we wrap up, Choco Squirrel has also picked a spell. Donald versus
Donald
Dravid.
versus Dravid,
In
97 South
97,
Africa.
I remember, he was breathing fire. And then it was because Dravid hit him for a 6, and after that he was breathing fire. What a spell that was.
But yesterday we were also talking about Todd Murphy and the other guy, Nathan.
Nathan
Lyon.
Yeah. Today, I think Todd Murphy would call his best debut, debut of the lifetime.
Yeah.
And
Very good
Australia
debut on
would
his
not
part, yeah.
be regretting it, would they?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
absolutely.
definitely not, because there were question marks. You have
At
a
least
performer like.
some action was there because of him
Correct.
on.
And don't forget, you had a proven performer like Ashton Agar, who all of us were saying, no, he has to start, batting option, left arm. They're going Todd Murphy, no pressure, kid, 22 years old, you're getting your debut in India. Okay, he's done really well, and of course, he's eased a lot of pressure on the selection himself.
Final comment is Kunal Singh's I'm taking. He's saying, but KL Rahul is playing till he's 30.
Thank God I didn't
Wear a
read that.
mask.
As Chandresh points out.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can't talk anymore. Rahul Rawat, see you enjoy Nagpur. Eat some. I believe the oranges aren't as good as they used to be, but the orange barfi is very nice. So please bring the orange barfi from there.
Hi.
No, I'll bring the oranges. I met somebody, in fact, he said, sir, oranges mile aapko? वहाँ पे बोले जा रहे हैं लोग that you'll get oranges. आपको मिले? मैंने कहा नहीं यार, मेरे को वक्त ही नहीं मिला है. So he said, don't worry, I'll get it for you.
आपको पता है ना, हमारे यहाँ एक लोकल नागपुरी है. He has said oranges in Nagpur, the real Nagpur orange are not easily available. तो आप orange बर्फी ले आना, वो बहुत अच्छी होती है. उसमें शुगर नहीं डालते.
एयरपोर्ट से उठा लेते हैं.
Who is this guy?
मिठाई शॉप.
अरे आशीष पांडे यार.
Oh, Ashish Pandey. Yeah. No, somebody told me today that he'll get it from some farm or something.
हाँ, farm पे
Farm,
मिलता है.
yeah.
Exactly what he was saying. Market में नहीं मिलता, farm से लाना पड़ता है. Jasprit Bumrah's spell at over 2022.
Fair, very good.
Okay, bye.
Got to. Bye bye, guys. See you.
See you, bye, vanakkam.